Okay, so as I am planning my lesson around Unit 3, um, the NS8 and NS6B, applying rational numbers for 6th grade, um, the first thing I want to make sure I know is what the standard's asking. So if I'm just looking at NS8, 6NS8 is talking about graphing in all 4 quadrants of the coordinate plane. So if I'm thinking about my plans and the type of kids that I have, when I look at this, the first thing I recognize is all 4 quadrants. And so that might be the absolute minimum that I'm allowing kids to be able to do is graph in all 4 quadrants. If I have students that are significantly below, one thing that I might ask them to do is to be able to graph in quadrant 1, which is with positive numbers. So my low kids might be graphing just in quadrant 1. My middle, or the main group of kids, is graphing in all 4 quadrants, and so I'm going to teach them how to do that. And then if I by chance have some higher kids, I might ask them to find the distance between 2 points. So being able to count up, count down, left or right. So either the x or y coordinates the same, and they're just basically counting how many places they are in between. So if I was thinking about readiness, these would be the 3 areas that I would focus on with my kids: graphing in quadrant 1, graphing in all 4 quadrants, and then finding the distance between. Another skill you may want to consider is just graphing on the x-axis. So if you have kids that are past the first quadrant where everything's positive and you want to start to introduce negatives, you can just graph on the x-axis, which would be just a simple number line, and they can graph points on that. That's it for a differentiated progression of a skill.